Yes. What's going on? What's going on? Merry Christmas, compliment of the season to everybody watching. Hope you guys had a fantastic time with your families and you're looking forward to the new year ahead. But yeah, we're back to discuss football. I'm back. Jude is back after a long time. Good to see you, Jude. And David is here as well. Me, David, repping Nigeria. And Jude, because Man United won, obviously, he's repping Manchester United again. When they lose, he's going to wear t-shirt.
Hey,
When they win, you already know how it is. How are you feeling, Jude, man? Long time no see.
I came back for my team to win. They've been missing me. So I'm back. And I believe we are back to the top. That's where we're
Oh,
going.
Ah,
yeah.
ah,
Okay. That's it. I like that. I like that spirit. We'll come back. We'll come back there. David, how are you feeling
Jude.
today, man?
Ah, man, I'm very, very happy, very relieved. Super Eagles played really well yesterday. There was some scare, but we pulled through. It was a good weekend. World champions were decked at home, so it's very good
Arsenal
weekend.
narrowly.
Everybody narrowly, even you, Man City, all of you narrowly.
I was balanced.
Yeah.
I knew nothing would happen.
You were sure. You were
For sure.
sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sibi told me they've scored. I said, where? They can't score your post.
Don't
I'm
worry.
already
Let's
master
let's
tactician.
let's let's start from there because you guys have been grinding out results. Now you're currently sixth, which is Europa League position,
And
and
that's
you're
why I predicted.
3 points away from the top, just 3 points away from Liverpool. I don't know how Liverpool are above you guys. I remember there was an episode where Sean was talking as if Liverpool was miles behind them, was only 1 point, and now Liverpool are more above Manchester United. But as a United fan, how are you feeling, man? Are you believing the Amorim sauce now? Are you getting into the Christmas spirit of United?
At least I feel like we are there. We are almost there.
You're there or
Amorim came
thereabouts.
out and said that he's going to change. He's going to now accept to adapt.
Hmm.
But people were expecting him to adapt at the first instance, but I think he played multiple formations at different pos- uh, play of the game.
Yeah,
When
but
we
it's,
were
but
attacking, we
it's now
played our
settling for a back
3-4-3.
four now. It's now switching to a back
No,
four.
we played 3-4-3 when we were attacking.
Mhm.
But when we are defending, we play more of. There's a time we even played 5-5. I think was it 5-3-2 or 5-4-1.
Mhm.
5-4-1 at some point. Then he switched also to back four. So, but all in all,
Yeah, but all those
we just
switch,
need
they
Cunha.
I think when I was watching the match, they did some like stats on the screen. Like the average position was still like a 4-4-2.
Yeah,
Regardless of all those switches, the average positioning was still 4-4-2. So technically, he switched to a back four
he's
without him
switching small. He's
accepting.
balancing. He's
Yeah.
getting his senses now.
Okay.
Maybe the next game we'll see.
Do you
Because
think that do you think that pressure got to him or he just had to do what he had to do to start winning?
I feel like he has looked at the board and he realized that the board is not going to spend anything this January. So he has to deliver results. So there's no hope. He was probably doing it so that you get hope and buy player. As there's
Hmm.
no hope and buy player, he probably gave up and decided to do his own this thing. So hopefully the players will keep shining. That's what we need. We need them to shine because there was a chance Dalo missed, and I was like, Amorim cannot tell you what to do with the ball when you're in front of the goalkeeper. You as a player should know how to place the ball properly. He just send it high above
Mhm.
the net. And we need Cunha. For some reason, Cunha is not yet clicking
Clicking.
with the
Mhm.
gameplay. He's playing more of an individual approach with the same way he plays in Wolves.
Exactly. I was going to say that's
So
how we played at Wolves.
he just need to adapt, at least pass ball. If he
Mhm.
dribbles finish. Because I find that when he finishes the dribble or the run around, he doesn't have that final accuracy, that energy or precision to give that final shot and accuracy. The
Yeah.
only person that has that good accuracy is Bruno and Messi Mount. They're the only people that can do that run and give you a very precise shot on target. So that's where I find he has a weakness. So if he can try to lay the ball so that somebody else can lay it for him, he can probably be scoring more goals. That's what I feel he should do. But
Okay.
overall, it was a good game. Just small pitch tension. we gallant.
Yes, but you all of these things you've said now, you've not actually said what is your target for. Like now that you guys are playing, you have a rhythm. You,
If I talk target
people,
now, next week
people thought
after
that when
the
Umbuemo and Ahmad leaves, like you guys are going to struggle, but you found a new way of playing. You switch formation and you're still getting the
let me
results.
even see who are playing on the 28th first before I give you
So
target.
today is 28.
Sorry, on
It's 30th or
30th.
1st.
right?
That's where the next
Yes.
set of fixtures are.
It doesn't matter.
Wolves.
It doesn't matter. As a fan, like you're
Wolves,
feeling,
Wolves,
how you're
Wolves.
feeling.
It's Wolves. We're
No,
in top 4 now.
Do you think you'll finish top four? Top four.
Top four. We're balanced now.
That's what
We
I
just
want to
need
hear.
to
That's what I want
win
to hear.
3 more. Liverpool, probably Aston Villa will help us to calm some people down, and then we'll be near the target. As the closer we are, the more we aim. So for now, top 4. Maybe by January we'll aim for second.
Okay. No problem. David, as a host today, I will try to be unbiased, and even for me to be unbiased, I have to be quiet. So I will just let you give your own opinion on United. Because you are neutral, you will be more objective than this Jude. He's feeling the hype right now. So how do you think United are actually doing? Are they doing better than usual, or?
I mean, I'm happy you guys got the result against Newcastle, even though your own game, if I was a United fan, I would have chosen that over Super Eagles game, because in terms of nerves, I'm sure you had more nerves throughout that game. And your form isn't great. It's just 2 wins in 5. It's not great.
We start from somewhere.
Do you understand? So, which means
it's a new year.
in,
We're about to
in
say new year.
15 in 15 points, you've garnered 8. That's not top 4 form or title winning form or challenging form.
It's hope.
Right?
We're giving them hope so that they think they're sitting well.
Giving them.
They're coming.
Them.
New year.
But then it's similar fashion, right, with United, such that once there's one result after another, we're back. And then when they lose again, this Amorim is so stubborn, or Amorim is this, or Amorim is that. Watch United make Wolves look like a prime team on the 30th. Just watch it.
Already made them a prime team, so we are okay.
I mean, and that's true, because a lot of people have not seen the resurgence of Wolves because it's not yet translating to results. Everybody is struggling against them now. Arsenal, 2-1, Liverpool 2-1. You guys might just be the tipping point. Because your form is also not great.
I hope so. Yes.
I really hope it happens. But then again,
lacking players. That's another thing. So
then again, you have the quality, right, to get the job done. It's always not been. It's never been an issue of whether you have the quality on your side or not. It's how all of that comes together to then produce the result. With my head, I would say you should actually get those 3 points. I don't know what Liverpool will do in the Leeds game, whether you will then make the top 4 or not, right? But then somewhere with my heart, I just feel you guys are about to do a bonanza for Wolves, and you're about to help them turn things around. Right? Yeah. But 2 wins in 5. I don't think that's a decent form to
Christmas
so I don't think it's decent form to brag on.
Christmas is over. No more bonanza. We're now serious business.
Yeah.
I want to blast now at this rate. Arsenal is what I'm targeting.
No, don't worry. In a month's time, you'll be playing January 25th. I marked the day down. Don't worry. I don't know if there's going to be live stream there, but we'll see. We'll try to figure something out so that we can watch each other. And the thing is, I've seen that when we are watching the games, the way that we message in WhatsApp, you guys are like 30 seconds ahead of my stream. So which means you are doing live streaming, you will see us now batter you guys before I see it. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we'll discuss that.
We might even do a watch along.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll do it. We'll think about it and come back to you guys. People would like to see it. But speaking of United, I think that it's nice that they are getting some form. Because obviously, we enjoyed Man United last season. Finishing wherever they finished. But obviously, one game a week right now, they are still struggling. But sometimes you just have to trust the process. If they finish like 7th or 8th this season, that would be a significant
progress.
progress
No,
for them
no,
from
no, no, no,
15th
no.
to 7th. That
With
is
200
great.
million investment,
No,
they
things
should aspire for the least. They should finish in 6th. If they're not finishing 6th,
exactly. No, now that you mentioned that money, yeah, you should be going for 6. I was trying to give you Conference League, but you should at least
they
get
should be
Europa League.
higher.
Yeah, it should be higher because I'm sure you probably sign 1 or 2 people in January as well. But you guys should ride the source, have that confidence, so that when you come to the Emirates, we can actually show you
I just
where
need
you
them to
belong.
buy one striker, one more striker.
How many more strikers? You have Mbeumo, you have Sesko.
You loaned one out.
I want the one.
You loaned one out because you said you won't get game time.
Premier League.
So when you buy somebody else, what will you play?
I want midfielder would be okay for me for the season.
Okay.
Mateta and one midfielder.
Okay.
But the price of Mateta is too
Mbeumo 90 million. Sesko 90 million. Cunha like 70 million. It does not do.
We need someone like Chicharito or Tevez. That second striker that will be.
Mateta will be another 80 or 90 million.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
We'll find a way. We'll wait for his contract.
Okay, no problem. I will stick with you, David.
Give us Jesus. Give us Jesus.
Yeah, you can't. No.
I'm free of charge.
No. It's fine. It's fine. No. Jesus should be going to Brazil. We don't want him anywhere in the league. You can even take him, to be fair, because you guys are giving out money. Come on, bring 100 million. And
why?
Take him.
Oh, what is it? That too much left.
Since you want, you can take him. 100 million, you can have him.
If you see 10 million, you should be thanking us. 10 million,
okay.
Thank us.
No. You can give people 80, 90. No. You can't do that. Jesus is too
40
million.
Good for that.
Jesus 10 million. No.
Now, can I move on, Jude? Because I think this you're trolling. You're beginning to upset the host. You're not allowed to upset and troll the host. Okay, so we are going to calm you down.
Man, you won.
Yeah. Arsenal won as well. So, David, you started with like everyone won with a tight margin. Manchester City 2-1, Aston Villa beating Chelsea 2-1, Arsenal beating Brighton 2-1. Like who is going to blink first? Because even the next game is between Arsenal and Aston Villa on the 30th. So
yeah,
who is going to blink first? So what do you think?
What about blinking? We'll start from there, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an Arsenal win or an Aston Villa win or a draw. Either result. That's a blink.
Yes.
On one side. So it has come. It has come. The opportunity has come very, very early. For that blink. But it also shows how tough the league is. Take all those 3 games. I think the only one that was similarly clear-cut would have been Arsenal's win against Brighton, where I feel Arsenal could have gotten more than just the 2.
Yeah.
But the other 2 games were actually a reflection of how close and tight the games were. The City Forest game, boy, it was a battle till the end.
Yeah.
And then the Villa Chelsea game too, it was tough till the end. It was only Arsenal's own that I feel, the Arsenal that scored what the number of goals that they should have scored. Yeah. Right. But in the end, it was a good scoreline. Just shows everybody is how would I put it now? Is looking over their shoulders, trying to get the job done, trying to get it wrapped up. All the 3 teams that won started making defensive substitutions, getting close to the end of the game because we have 2-1. Let's just keep it at 2-1.
Yeah.
Everybody's mindful. So the opportunity to blink first comes, this weekend. And then let's see where he goes from there. I think Arsenal might end the run of Aston Villa's grim reaping.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Yeah. So I think so. I don't think Aston Villa can do the double.
But I think we're also neglecting Sunderland because City is going to Stadium of Light, right?
Away at Sunderland. So yeah. So it will be a weekend of blinking. Sunderland has been impeccable at home.
Yeah.
Sunderland has been impeccable at home. So, whatever happens in that game too will determine, we'll go a long way. But I think the opportunity to blink first is it's straight up with Arsenal and Aston Villa because it's both parties right in the ring, battle it out, and let's see. Yeah. So maybe 6-7. Maybe this weekend might be a weekend of draws. Arsenal played draw with Aston Villa. and then City also played draw with Sunderland.
And Man U wins.
Oh, this guy.
Please,
And it might just be a weekend where all the top three blinks.
no blinking, please, no blink. Like the Arsenal should not blink.
I
Let's
think
Villa should
Emirates
come and
is
lose.
difficult.
Villa should lose. Let City
And then City
draw,
should draw.
whatever they should do over there. But the
So
main
that they
thing
will
is
have
this.
three points.
Jude, let's Arsenal section. Let me talk about my team first before you come with all your bad vibes and mojo. Okay.
Hey.
So the thing with Arsenal is I'm glad that David, you were honest that because obviously everyone won with 2-1. People would think that all games were tight. Yeah, but no. Arsenal was a far better game compared to the other ones. Obviously, not being clinical enough. And it's going to be similar against Aston Villa. We would have to be clinical. Yeah, because in the first leg, it was very, very tight. The reason why Arsenal did not win in that second half because of lack of clinicality, and then Villa were able to get the last minute goal. But we also know that Unai Emery, when it comes to the Emirates, it comes for blood. It doesn't come to backpack the bus. At their ground, we pack the bus for the first half, second half, then they will come and play football. But at the Emirates, he wants to say, this is my former ground. I'm not scared of you guys. I'm not scared of your fans. Let's go for it. And so it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be interesting for people like them, Jude. But I'm hoping that, we find a win somehow, even if it's another own goal. Right?
Yeah.
Let it happen. An own goal is to go. Let's get the job done. I'm glad that Gabriel Magalhaes is back. So hopefully Set-Fit FC is back again. And we don't have Ole Watkins running ragged, running riot against our yeah. Hopefully that does not happen. But my main concern is we don't have a right back currently because
there's a Rogers.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Roger. Not too worried. Our right backs are injured. Like Ben White is not available. Timber, they said he had a niggle. I don't know if he's going to be back. So who is going to play right back? He should not play Declan Rice. I don't want Arteta to play Declan Rice at right back again. Not that he did not do a good job.
Why would he play?
He's one of our best box-to-box midfielder. Yes, Marino has the intelligence, but it's not. He doesn't read. He doesn't have the legs to go and impact the likes of them Tillemans, them Kamara, them Rogers, them Onana. So we need our main guy to be back there. So that's going to be my worry. Where is Rice going to play? Who's going to play right back? But I'm hoping that Arsenal get the victory. But yes, Jude, now you have the floor is yours to do whatever you want to do.
No, for me,
sorry, before you go, so when you spoke about clinicality, Dr. Toes, it's key, and that's been key to whatever Aston Villa has been doing. Yes. Everyone they've been playing has been messing up, and then Aston Villa comes and then they just take you down. That's what they've been doing because people have been wasting chances, have not been as clinical as they need to be, have not been creating as much chances as they need to create. And for whatever reason, moment of lapses of concentration, Aston Villa comes, they pounce, they get the result, and they go. That's what they've been doing. And if you check the top three, right, in terms of form, all three of them have the best form in the league. City, Aston Villa, 5 wins in 5. Arsenal, 4 wins in 5. So, we're talking about the best guys coming into this weekend. So, if Arsenal is actually going to get that win, you have to be very clinical and then maximum concentration. That one is going to be key because Aston Villa has shown that you can score a goal. We're coming back.
Yeah,
right. They have goals in them, so it's not a we'll shut you out kind of thing. It's a we would outscore you kind of thing.
Yeah, so typical clinical football.
Yeah, clinical. Get your goals, but also attention and concentration to ensure you don't concede. Yeah. Sorry to interject, Jude.
No, go ahead, Jude. I'm sure you're hoping for an Arsenal win because you want Arsenal to win the league, don't you?
I already predicted Arsenal to win the league, but you are too proud. So I'm rethinking. But it's not this weekend. You still top the table. That's the main thing. For me, I feel like it's Emirates. If it was at Aston Villa's home, it would be a different story. But it's at Emirates. I think Unai will be more on a counter. Arsenal will be pressing. And my only fear is the keeper, Emiliano Martinez. He's kind of a beast that I don't think you will beat that easily. So, but I see Arsenal winning the game, though. I see Arsenal winning the game. That's what I see. And maybe it's time for Aston Villa to calm down a bit and remember that they're in the league. So I see Arsenal winning the game for that day, but it's going to be like a close one. I think if Aston Villa messes up and give Arsenal an early victory, the game is gone. If they can't do what they did against Chelsea to Arsenal, it's not going to be that easy for them to come back or even see a draw. So they should, if they are going to try, they're going to try it from be the first to score and hold the pressure. But I see more of Arsenal winning that game.
Fair enough. I like the fact that you mentioned Martinez, but you don't want to mention David Raya. But can we have the conversation? Can we have the conversation about David Raya, please? Can we all accept right now, today? Can we all agree? David, you know where I'm going. Can we all agree? Can we all agree that David Raya is better? Can we all agree that David Raya is world class?
Oh yeah, so you know what my standards for world class is: do the business 3 consecutive years. So
yes,
I think he's been the best goalkeeper 2 years in a row. Is it 3 in a row now? 3.
Yes, he won it at Golden Glove at Brentford and 2 at Arsenal.
Yeah,
and right now he still has the highest clean sheet. So obviously,
he has the highest clean sheet. So yes, I mean, based on that, it's just a wonder he doesn't start for his country. You know, he's doing it in the toughest league in the world, yes. Right? And week in, week out. I feel if he can keep his concentration levels up, because when you are a goalkeeper for a top team, you don't face as much chances as lesser goalkeepers. So if he keeps his concentration up there, Raya is easily one of the best guys. And on his day,
look at the save he made against for the Mintes shot yesterday. Come on, man.
I mean, and on his day, it's like Gandalf. On his day, it's like Gandalf. You shall not pass. That's
it.
They shall pass him, but soon, not now.
Yes, I'm glad we agree. I'm glad Sheun is not here. Sheun will be a hater to come and spoil me. So yes, Jude, now.
No, I don't know. I think Man City keeper, if they win the league, he's going to win the best keeper.
He doesn't even have the same amount of clean sheets right now at this stage of the season.
Okay, so I get where Jude is going, and Donnarumma has played less games. Right, in terms of percentage of clean sheet, I need to check. I think the percentage is about the same with Ryan.
City rarely keeps a clean sheet. They always consider goal.
Donnarumma has about 7 or 6 clean sheets.
That's true.
And he played 3 games less than Raya.
Like 9. I think Raya has 9.
And he played 3 games less than Raya. So I saw the numbers. I was like, has Donnarumma kept this many clean sheets? But you see that guy, anytime someone makes a block or he makes a save, he celebrates like he has won the league. Right. So I think in terms of percentage of games played and clean sheet, I think he's tied with Raya. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Raya is winning it. Standard. Raya will win it. Whether they win the league. No, Arsenal's winning the league, by the way. Before we move on, I want to show this clip because we are talking about the title race, the top 3 guys, but Unai Emery is trying to be a chicken. He's trying to be a chicken. Like their team is the form team in the league. Like they've won 10 games back now, 11 games. Competitions back to back.
8
right?
in the league.
Yes. So, and he doesn't want to accept that in the title. Let me share my screen and play this clip because we have to talk about it. Because I don't understand why somebody is going to be so chicken. Let's see if I mute myself.
We are not going to speak about our target in the league until we are in the day 34, because they are teams contender and with a huge power to get points, like Liverpool, like Chelsea, and they are keeping contender more than us to be there. Of course, we are performing very well. We are in a row winning matches. We are competing fantastic. We competed the first half fantastic and we were struggling. But the second half, more or less like the season, we are progressively getting better. And being humble and knowing how we are and where we are.
I know you're being humble, but you have to see yourself as a contender when you look at the table right now.
No, 38 matches. No, not. It's finishing tomorrow. The next match against Arsenal is finishing the league. No, still another 20 matches to play.
Fair enough.
Right, you guys heard the man. You heard the man trying to be a coward. He's saying Chelsea and Liverpool are more contenders than Aston Villa.
I don't
Like,
agree with that.
is he trying to be humble, or does he think that his team does not have what it takes?
But you can't blame him, right? Is somehow I buy in his idea. It's just like you saying he doesn't expect his team to. If they were like sixth, he will probably say, okay, that's where they should be. That's where they will complain. But like even the Chelsea game, they probably would have lost that game. Like they were playing rubbish in the first half. In the second half, they came back. So he's not believing too much in. It feels like, oh, down the road we'll bottle, but let's just keep winning. We don't have that mindset of we are chasing the league. Down the road we'll bottle, but let's just keep going as we are going. That's what I feel. He's not used to being in this third, second position for at this point of this time.
But he won the league with PSG. You know?
That's a Farmers League now. So I feel like if he was a team, if he has been in charge of the team and they've like now, oh, they are third this season. Next season, if he gets to third, he has no excuse to be saying this. Do you understand? He doesn't believe in his players' capability. It feels like they're going to slump. It's just like how last season they were dragging for Champions League. On the last day, Man U that is dead beat them. Like, how do you explain that?
You can explain. He did that with Arsenal as well, you know.
So that's his own fear.
Yeah.
So.
David, do you buy into it, or it's just like he's just trying to be humble, like you said, be humble and
no, I don't think it's humility. I think he knows who he's speaking to, the British press. They will remind him. So he doesn't want to commit to an invitation for pressure.
Yeah.
Right. When results don't go their way, because that's what the press will do. Any game he drops points, they will ask him again, do you still think you're in title race? Right. I think that's what he has just done to try not to invite pressure. That's what he has done. I don't agree with him bringing Liverpool and Chelsea into the discussion. You can answer your own question without having to look at other teams. I agree with him calling it a marathon, saying, oh, after the Arsenal game, there's still 20 more games. That's brilliant. Yeah.
19.
We understand that there's a long game to go. Is it 19?
Yeah, because this is 18. We played Matchweek 18 now. So the next one is
18. Okay, so 19.
Yeah.
So there's 19 more. So I mean, I agree with that. It's still a marathon. You don't celebrate in Christmas or in New Year, right? You wait till you wait till, like you said, Matchweek 34. You know, and even with that, we've seen people lead the log at Matchweek 34 and still not end up winning. So
yes, United number one. Aguero 90. Okay, yeah. Anyways,
what I feel is he is shying away from inviting pressure because the press will remind him whenever those points get dropped. That's what he's doing, right? It's not necessarily because he doesn't trust in his players' abilities or he doesn't think they are good enough. I mean, you coach them, you go into every game trying to win, and then he celebrates on the touchline when they score. He shouts and backs instruction at them when they're not doing, what he wants. So he clearly believes in his team. He just doesn't want to be answering those extra questions in press conferences, right? If you're a team that is fifth,
he's going to be battered next game, so he wants to run away.
The questions you have to answer would be about the game itself, So when they come to those post-match or pre-match conferences, there he wants to only answer questions about the match or about fitness of his players or about performance of his players. If he had committed to this, what would have happened is when he's done answering those questions, they'll now revisit the game. So now, what do you make of your team's chances? Having said this in Matchweek 18, what do you now make of your team's chances? That's what I feel he ran away from.
Yeah, that would be brilliant if he didn't mention. I would have accepted everything you and Jude have said, but him saying that Chelsea and Liverpool are more contenders than him, that I don't agree to that. Chelsea has only won, like you said before we started streaming, Chelsea has only won one game in the last five. Right? And he has won the last 8 in a row, and he's saying Chelsea is more of a contender than him. Like Liverpool has lost 7 games this season, And he's still saying Liverpool are more of a content. Like, come on, Unai Emery. We understand that managers have to like temper expectation and manage expectations. But yeah, that one I'm not buying that one. Just say you don't have the cojones, you know. So on Tuesday when you're playing Arsenal, play under 16s. Let us win, and you guys can continue what you're doing. Fight for Europa League, okay?
He's waiting for match day 34.
Thank you very much. Is it by match day 34?
What is that
Everybody
remaining
knows
by match day 34?
who is actually going to be in the title race. You know, you don't need to
It's
come out
funny now
start
because
coming to
if you're
accept.
already winning your games till match day 34, there's nothing remaining in match day 34. Like you would have won the league by match day 34.
Exactly. Anyways,
They
but yeah, speaking about people that are winning and flying high, let's talk about the Super Eagles. You know, they've qualified for the second round of 16. Yeah, repping somebody else. They've qualified for the second round of AFCON. You
They
know,
will do
after
it
two
again.
games. After 2 games, I would say last week when we did our episode, I said I didn't have any faith at all in the Super Eagles to go anywhere. But having watched the 2 matches, I think I kind of like changed my mind a bit. You know, I think my pain was from losing out in the World Cup and the way we played and the way we did not qualify. But watching the game, seeing how the coach has been tactically flexible, because he played a different tactic against Tanzania to how we played against Tunisia. I know that in the end, both in the game against Tanzania and against Tunisia, it was quite shaky. We were very nervy towards the end, but I like the tactical flexibility. That showed me that he knows what he's doing. Like he's also using the players well, utilizing the players to the best of their ability. You know, playing Aluko as a supporting striker instead of a left winger as he would have done in his in Atalanta. You know that, and now he's contributing a lot. So that was good for me to see. I just want them to stop playing this. Or you assisted me, so I must assist you. Let's not do that one, please. We have a tournament to win. Let's score 3-4 goals before you start doing charity. Oh, you must score 2. No. All right, that's my piece on the game. But I think at this rate, we might make the finals. You know, I said it early. Yes, David.
Yes, I sincerely hope we make the finals, and I hope we don't get the host this time around. You know, someone is saying, where was all this ginger during the World Cup qualifiers? If I should PTL. Actually, Ginger came back. The game against Rwanda. You know, after those first 4 games that were managed by 2.
Was that the one where Osimhen scored 4 goals by himself?
No. That was against Benin, and that was 3. So the Zimbabwe game was Eric Chell's first game. Was actually his first game in Chad. I saw Ginger, and I was telling someone, I hope it's not just initial grab. We ended up winning the game 2-0. I was like, I hope it's not initial grab. But I saw intensity up front. I saw that press, that press that starts from your number 9, right? When you press, that was the first time I saw it, and I could tell that the players were still struggling with it because by like the 65th minute, they were all gassing out. They couldn't keep up the intensity. But then it was against Rwanda, and then we saw the game. I was impressed with our first 70 minutes yesterday, right? I wasn't impressed with how we saw out the game, which was also a major problem I've had with us during the qualifiers. Take, for example, I just mentioned the Rwanda game. After Rwanda, we played against Zimbabwe in Uyo. We're leading that game 1-0. We could have made it 3-4. 91st minute, 1-1. Right? Then we had games against Lesotho. We're leading 2-0. They scored 1 within the last 10 minutes. You know, so there's always that issue with us seeing out games. We played a friendly with Egypt.
Does the goalkeeper have something to do with it? Because I would say Calvin Bassey, the person I don't like at all. This tournament in those 2 games, he has actually played very, very well.
He's actually played well. Yes, he has.
You know,
he has played well. So I was coming to the goalkeeper talk because really the goalkeeper is the defender that sees everything, that sees everyone. Right? He's seeing where and organizes everything. He sees where his defenders are in line with the attackers that are coming. So your communication as a goalkeeper helps your defender's placement. I don't think our keeper communicates well enough. I was telling you guys before the live stream that he lacks some of the basic technical skills that a goalkeeper is supposed to have. Timing is one of them. the timing for your punches, the timing for your jumps, the time to rush out, right? And then, actually ball handling and shot stopping. Those major things, those basic goalkeeping skills. Our keeper is lacking in those areas, and it's a worry. Such that whenever there is an attack from the opposition, no matter how much of a minnow that team is in football, I'm legit scared. Right? And that's why whenever we're playing games, and it was one thing that made me happy yesterday when we're 3 goals up. I was like, yes, the last 10 minutes will not be a battle. If only I had known that it was going to be a battle still, So when any game where we have and Johnny Boy will always tell you, any game where Nigeria is up 1-0 from 75th minute, it's about to be a tug of war.
Chaos, yes.
Till the end of the game. It's about to be chaos. But kudos to the guys. I saw fighting spirit against Tanzania in the first game. They pegged us back 1-1, and then we give them the business immediately, right? And then in today's game, they carried that in yesterday's game, they carried that intensity into it. We really played Tunisia, for that 70 minutes. Take out Hannibal, Medri. Every other person in that Tunisia team was made to look ordinary. Yeah, it was average. And, we did the business, but for whatever reason, we couldn't see it through. And for me, our goalkeeper is a big problem. It's a weakness, and it's a weakness we cannot solve in this tournament because of the second and third choice goalkeepers that we have. The two of them combined, the second choice and third choice goalkeeper, I'm not sure I've made up to 20 appearances in 2025 combined. Yeah. So there's a problem. We have keepers who are not match fit as our second and third choice. So which means whatever we saw from Nwabali in game 1 and game 2, we're going to see it till the end of this tournament. Which brings me to the point you made. We should not be doing charity. Not you assisted me, I must assist you. Please score as many goals as possible. Exactly. I don't see us keeping any clean sheet in this tournament. Just score as many goals as possible. In fact, if I see 4-0, 5-0, I'm still not calm until they blow that final whistle. But we can. we can go all the way. We can. It's very possible. Kudos to the boys, really.
Yeah, well done, Flying Eagles. Flying Super Eagles. Not Flying Eagles, Super Eagles. Flying Eagles are the younger ones. Yes, Mr. Jude, what are you saying?
Richile is trying to lift up my hopes, but I refuse to be an Arsenal fan. I will wait till the final day.
I know as a United fan, your coaches have let you down many times. So I understand.
Yes. We know players that will make us proud. That yesterday I was so mad because at some point we were playing into what they wanted us to play. Clear the ball and give it back to them. They start the press. Pass to one person, somebody will run with the ball, they will block the person and pass the press. There was a point in time I was telling my friend, all you just needed to do was calm down, try and pass the ball to your nearest man and control it. Feels like we don't have midfielders that are confident to hold the ball. You know how JJ used to hold the ball? How Mikel will guide the ball and still move through with the ball. We don't have those midfielders. Iwobi is not that confident. He's either running and losing the ball. And especially in second, I think Iwobi after 70-something minutes is always, he was gassed out. He was gassed out towards the end too. I expected them to sub him and bring a midfielder, but we didn't have. And the sub made us to play 5 defenders, and it felt like the 3 on this right side did not know what they were defending. Hannibal and their number 11 were just passing through ball between them, and they didn't understand what they were doing. I think it confused Ajayi a lot because the person that they brought in was Awazi or Awazi was so to him that he got confused on what he was playing. So he made pressure to be on the other side because they were now 2 against 2, whereas you have 2 players that were not doing anything. So I felt like that's when Nwabali would have entered and communicated, or maybe Ajayi and that guy would have communicated properly. Because you see Hannibal just having the ball freely, passing Ndidi. I wasn't supposed to go up front, where the right back would be on this other guy. but nothing is happening. Like somebody who could have seen that and communicated. It was just like they were just doing it and doing it. They were so lucky because I think they didn't believe that they could come back. So when they came back to 3-2, it was already close to the end of time. They had one last free header that guy almost scored. Then talking about one, I'm tired of talking of him. The only thing, like you said, is let the attacking side keep scoring. Like, because I was expecting
Because
the Chile to sub Osimhen. I was like, if he had sub Osimhen yesterday, I would have just cancelled him completely because that's what he did against the. Was he? That's what made us lose.
Congo,
because,
DR Congo,
subbed Osimhen
Yeah.
in 90th minute or it's something. We considered goal immediately.
Yeah.
Like that's the only person that has a huge presence that makes defenders to stay behind.
Yeah.
And if you remove him, even against
pressure.
Congo DR, was it Congo DR or which people did he
Yeah,
remove?
they took him out at halftime because of injury.
And then
So
the
the game
press
just turned
was
on
like
its head.
we did
Yeah.
not even know what we were playing in our attack. So I feel the game is on. It's still early stages.
Yes, they
I'm
will
more
still learn.
interested in quarters and semis, but hopefully they build upon the momentum that they
Better
have.
be interested because Nigeria is not going to World Cup. We lost the appeal, right? This is the only tournament you're going to watch
This
Nigeria
only
for a
tournament.
while.
They said they would do it again. What they did the last time, they will do it again.
Oh, okay.
so we ready. They will carry you to the final and dump you there. And then you start crying.
Then we get to the fifth.
No,
we win.
Chukwueze said that that's not the right thing. It was Basi that said do it again. Chukwueze said, "What are you doing again?" So they are doing better this time around.
problem is that
Hopefully,
consistency. I feel like as professionals, they should have that consistency because you see Basi balling today. Guess what? In the final now, it might be Basi that will have an off day. You
No,
understand?
sometimes over
weekend.
Sabi worries Basi. We just keep
Sometimes
like
he has
we
that
bump
over
forward
ginger,
and
over
yes,
zeal.
and not go back.
Like-
I forgot I said defender sometimes.
They should just calm down and play their game. They are good. Hannibal cannot be controlling midfield like that against was Hannibal that cannot make a Man U starting level. It's going to move against Ndidi and this like it makes no sense to me. So Nwabali should learn to stop assuming and act fast on the ball. He assumes a lot, and that I think his thinking process takes like it has a lag, like it's Pentium 1 or something, it's booting before you now realize, oh, I have to jump and catch the ball. But then the ball will not pass him. That's another thing that he needs to just learn. But overall, they played a good football in the first half. If they can keep the momentum going, I might support them early.
Last question. Once upon a time, the winner of AFCON used to go automatically to the World Cup. I'm sure they've cancelled that, right?
They've cancelled it.
yeah, they've cancelled that. It still lingered on in the women's game for a bit. I think they've also stopped that as well. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing the comments.
Every window to qualify.
Sorry, Mr.
They were
Cobb,
just looking
your-
for everything.
Every
Yeah,
window.
just say,
You have
sorry,
the
it's
easiest
not
group to qualify. You will 3 away. They put in Finidi George as was it Finidi George? I mean, who was that?
Yeah, so Finidi just started it. Then there was Posero.
and there's a
Between the two of them, just
Yeah.
killed our hopes. Those first 4 matches dealt us a
They killed us. People that
crazy
would have
blow.
slaughtered were beating us.
Anyways, we will end it there. We'll end it there. Please do us a favor, guys. Help us to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or yet to do so. If you're looking forward to Arsenal, winning the league, press the like button. If you want United to finish top 4, press the like button. If you want Nigeria to get to the final, press the like button.
win.
If you miss
Villa to
Nigeria in the
win.
World Cup, press the like button. All of the above.
If
All
you want
right.
Aston Villa to win, press subscribe. Don't like. Subscribe.
But yeah, we're going to leave it here. This is the last show for the year, so I'm sure from all of us here, wishing you a prosperous new year. We hope that the new year brings you everything that you hope for. Yeah. So we're going to leave it at that. Take care, people. We'll catch you
Man U
next
to
time.
win.
Thank
In the
you.
new-
That's what I
Catch
hope
you
for.
New Year.
Man U to win the league. That's what I hope for.
that's a fake resolution.